What's good, hoopers? So welcome to my YouTube channel. Make sure you subscribe. So let's get it. Kyrie Irving is my favorite player by far. And one of the reasons why he is my favorite player is because of his handles. Now that's me. And you're probably thinking to yourself, why is it that I'm dribbling the ball with a plastic Walmart bag around the basketball? Like, what's the concept of this? Why am I doing this? Why am I not just dribbling the ball alone? Why am I doing this? Well, Kyrie Irving is the reason why. See, I'm gonna revisit this concept later on in this video, but moving on. Kyrie Irving is just so smooth with the ball. Like, let's just take a moment to just take in the fact that he's so good with dribbling the basketball. Like, it's incredibly amazing how a human being can navigate through defense with such a delightful, delicious, amazing way of just dribbling the basketball. And a lot of the times I ask myself, like, we see how good he is, but does he see how good he is? So I'm glad this man asked him this question.
So what do you think separates you from everybody else?
Being able to accelerate off my first step going to the basket or being able to pull back for a jump shot is what kind of makes my game a little bit unique.
I was so disappointed by that answer. Like, bro, do you know who you are, fam? Like, I get it. I get what you mean by that. You feel me? I'm gonna tell you what separates you, Kyrie. Since you can't tell us what separates you from everybody else. Your ability to dribble the ball in such a unique way. Like, and don't even get me started on the layup packaging. Like, don't get me started on that. Another thing that separates Kyrie Irving is not just his handles alone, but his ability to handle the ball on such tight defense. Like, I'm talking about, it doesn't matter how aggressive, how tight, how hard your defense is on Kyrie. He's gonna make it look like he was dribbling the ball alone. Like, and not only that, he dribbles the ball with such smoothness on such tight defense, like with so much swagger, so much smoothness. Like, it's incredible. I mean, take a good look at what he did to Steph on this vid. Just take a good look. Like, this was good defense by Steph.
I don't agree with that. I just think we need to do a better job defense.
That's not even funny at all. Ain't nothing funny about what he just did to Steph.
I just think we need to do a better job, be consistent with the thought process. The selecting. Oh, that's a sweet move from Kyrie Irving.
Yep, Steph ain't the only one that he did dirty like this though. This is what he did to our boy over here. And this is playoff defense.
His head at Kyrie Irving, he's like far tonight. Here's Irving off the spin.
Oh,
yes,
come
on, man. Stop it. Video game. Stop it.
This is playoff defense. This is not regular season defense. This is playoff defense. And this is how he treats playoff defense. And let's not forget what he did to Brandon Knight. Because if you did forget, I'm reminding you.
That you would rather do in an all-star game, but to cross someone over, make them fall and hit the jump shot.
What a move by Kyrie Irving.
Wow, the ball handling in this league.
Excuse me? You mean the ball handling of Kyrie Irving's handles in this league? Side note, just pay attention to the bench. Of course Kawhi has no reaction. What's new? So now you see why he's my favorite player. Now, I wanted to know personally what actually goes through Kyrie Irving's head when he's dribbling the ball on such tight defense. Like, when he's being guarded so well, what's actually going through this man's head? Like, I just personally wanted to know, like, do this man even know what he be doing? Listen to what he has to say.
I'm not even going to try to explain what you do before you create the shot, because it's about 35 or 40 crossovers on Malcolm Brogdon. But you come back, and right here is where I want to slow it down. Is look at this play, guys. These guys, Chris Middleton and Malcolm Brogdon, are in perfect defensive position here. They're trapping Kyrie foot to foot. I mean, it doesn't get any better than that. So what do you see and what do you feel on a play like this where, I mean, you're splitting a perfect double team?
Like, well, you see my facial expression here. It's like almost like a struggle because I'm going right into his chest, and he does. Malcolm Brogdon is such a great young defender in this league. So when I go into his chest, he's a pretty strong young guard, and once I feel him kind of release some of that pressure, I use my strength to create that separation. Right now, like Brogdon's off of me, and he's expecting Chris to kind of hem me in. When I kind of feel him about to reach down, I make sure I tuck the ball away, almost like a running back going in between the middle, and really try to create it fast enough in order to get the shot off. So it's all just being able to create, having the freedom to create.
So you get it. Kyrie Irving is one of the greatest ball handlers in the NBA history by far. Like, we get it. Like, he's really good at dribbling the ball, handling the ball, especially on great defense. I'm talking about great defense. We get that. So you're probably thinking to yourself, well, what does that have to do with you putting a warm-up bag over a basketball and dribbling it? Like, what's the point of that? Well, if you want to be the best, you got to learn from the best. And he's really good at dribbling the ball and handling the ball on defense. So that's basically what he did at his early childhood. Why not hear from him instead of hearing it from me?
You grew up dribbling a basketball inside a plastic bag. I don't know if that's true or not, but here's a basketball inside a plastic bag, and Globetrotter style, show me what you're talking about.
I used to dribble outside with it. It was during Baron Davis' documentary, and he said he used to dribble with a plastic bag, so I started dribbling with a plastic bag.
So what does that do?
Hand-eye coordination, get a feel for the ball. It's a plastic bag on a basketball, literally, so you got to get a feel for it.
And you don't know exactly which way it'll bounce depending on where the bag is?
Nope, literally a plastic bag on the ball, correct.
Okay, so enough about Kyrie and how great his handles are, because that all brings us back to me. Yup, you see me putting in the work, putting in that time, you feel me? And honestly, like, if you do this drill, right, with just dribbling the ball with a plastic bag around it, or in my case, a Walmart bags around the ball, you're gonna definitely see results. You might not see results on the first day, but the next time that you decide to pick up a ball and dribble the ball, you're definitely gonna feel like a connection. You're definitely gonna feel a connection to the ball. Like, you and the ball are gonna seem connected, way more connected. You're definitely gonna feel more control over the ball. You feel me? Because you decided to, how do I explain this? You decided to feel a less of a connection to the ball when you decide to put a bag over it. So when you take out the bag over the ball, you feel a more connection. I had a hard time explaining that, but I explained it pretty good well. I'm actually getting better at this whole voiceover stuff. But so you see me putting in that work. Let me just say this also. Don't do this with an empty stomach, because that's exactly what I did. I've been pushing myself lately. I didn't feel like eating, but by the end of this workout, best believe, I felt like eating. I was extremely irritated. Because, when I get hungry, I get irritated. But that's beside the point. I'm getting off topic. Back to topic. So, you're definitely going to mess up when you're doing this drill. You're definitely going to mess up. If you're not messing up doing this drill, then it means two things. You're either that good at doing it because you've been doing it, or you're just not pushing yourself. And the whole point of this drill is to push yourself, right? You want to push yourself, and you see me pushing myself in this particular scene right here. I'm literally pushing myself. Just look at my face. I'm tired as hell. I'm tired, but I'm I'm still going at it. Yeah, this is not easy at all. Let me just make it clear, especially when you're doing this in an empty stomach. Boy, this ain't easy, and it was not easy for me at all. But I just had to push through. I would basically dribble the ball about like 10 times and then move on to the next move. And when I tell you that I was sweaty, I was hungry, I was tired, I was thirsty, all in one. I'm just feeling all these emotions. I want to quit. At the same time, I don't want to quit because I love playing basketball. It's just a bunch of things going all at once, but all you see is me dribbling the ball. And this is actually me dribbling the ball behind the back. Watch me go higher, like I extend it. Yeah, you see me putting in that move. Watch that. Now watch me go even higher. You see that? I'm just pushing myself. But I'm hungry. I want to eat. A hungry man is pushing himself. I'm tired as hell. Just, you can tell like I want to give up. But nah, you got me messed up. Cause I'm not gonna quit. So, yeah, pretty much. I don't know what else to say. I'm running out of things to say. So I'ma just let y'all watch me. And if I have any other thing to say, I'ma say it. I wish I had a video of when I couldn't dribble the ball. Like, I was extremely pathetic at dribbling the ball. I wish I had a past video at when I couldn't dribble the ball as good as I dribble the ball now. Because I had to put in work. Like, I literally had to pick out one summer just to work at dribbling the ball. Forget going into the realm, forget layups, forget shooting the ball. I literally just picked out a whole summer and just worked on dribbling the ball. That's how dedicated I was to learn how to dribble the ball. And when I tell you I couldn't dribble the ball to save my life, I couldn't dribble the ball to save my life. But this is what I did to get the handles that I have now. This is literally the things that I did just to get the handles that I have now. So you got to put in that work. You got to put in that time. You definitely got to be dedicated. Kyrie is not the type of player he is with the type of handles that he has because he didn't work hard. Now, he worked hard. Believe me, Kyrie worked hard to look as smooth as he does now when he dribbles the ball. So you have to put in that work. You have to put in that work. There's just no way around it. You want to be good at dribbling the ball. You want to be great at dribbling the ball. You want to be able to dribble the ball on traffic. You have to put in that work. There's no way around it. Listen, a lot of you guys want to have the type of handles that Kyrie has, but you don't want to put in the amount of work and time that Kyrie had to put in just to get the type of handles that he has today. You want to have great handles, you have to put in. Bro, when I tell you, you have to work hard, you have to put in time and effort. Like, you have to be committed. You have to be dedicated. You have to go against your emotions. You have to go against your feelings. Do you honestly think that I feel like working hard? You think that I feel like getting out my bed just to get uncomfortable? Nah, if anything, I want to be comfortable. But I want to have handles. And I realized if I want to become a great shooter, if I want to have the type of handles that Kyrie has, I have to literally get uncomfortable. So you mean to tell me that I have to go through discomfort just to achieve the things that I want? Yes, that's life. You want to get good at something, you have to always go through a level of discomfort. In anything within life, because there's levels to life. In order to get to the pretty or to the good, you have to go through the ugly. That's just how it is. You're not gonna go from you're not gonna go from not being able to walk. I said that wrong. Okay, I think y'all know what type of example that I was gonna give, but you get the point. Like, you can't jump this. You have to go through it. You have to go through the process. So you see me going through the process. Is it easy? No, it's not easy. As you can tell, like, I'm extremely exhausted, extremely tired. But I want to be great at dribbling the ball. I want to be like a professor type, a Kyrie type. You know, I want to be able to have handles, great handles. And this is what people who have great handles go through. Like the women say, period, poo. Right here, this is where I freestyle it just a little bit, with me being extremely hungry, me being tired. While I'm dribbling the ball, I'm thinking about one person, and that's Kyrie. You feel me? So yeah, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Share this video, and watch me grow. Hoop Elevation.